Welcome back. It's Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. We are joined today by Susana Gonzalez-Edmond. She is the chair of Latina Action Day through Hispanas, Organized for Political Equality, HOPE. I know your organization well. Tell us about HOPE before we talk about the day.
Sure. HOPE is, I think, in my opinion, a phenomenal organization. Yes. It really is a hub of Latina leaders. It brings together women from all sectors and provides leadership training and empowerment to get either appointed or elected into office.
And I know your organization, and you are one powerful bunch.
Yes.
I mean,
yes,
and bright and intelligent and fun and engaging, and every one of you is more well-spoken than the next, so I honor you.
Well, thank you for that.
So tell us about Latina Action Day, which is coming up in Sacramento. I don't know if I'd want to be a legislator on the other side of the table with all of the Latinas.
You want to see 400 women
exactly.
come to your office.
Beautiful Latina women.
So this year we're celebrating our 21st Latina Action Day. It draws about 400 Latinas to the Capitol, ranging from youth to professional working Latinas. And we advocate on issues that are impacting our community, like healthcare, like education, and even environment and so forth.
So what are the big issues this year?
So this year we are going to be really focusing on making sure that we have panels around education and that we talk about what are the current issues that are impacting our community around access to education. We're going to have a panel to talk about the environment and the sustainability living and so forth.
Environmental justice as well?
Yes.
Okay.
And we're also going to be doing advocacy training for the women where we're going to take them to the Capitol and make sure they have the tools and the legislative bills that we would be advocating on.
What's interesting is, you know, it seems as if you don't look at the numbers, that not only women, but Latina women have done well in elective office. But the numbers actually aren't that good right now.
Right.
Right now, they're not great. You know, hard to know why. Cristina Garcia, you know Cristina well. She's a member of the California State Legislature. She has educated me well.
Yes.
And for whatever reason, female numbers are down in Sacramento and Latina numbers are down in Sacramento.
Yes.
What's happening?
There's so much information out there that looks at statistics as to why women are not electing to run for office.
Right.
But there are women, I think, being elected into local communities, not necessarily the state legislature.
So it's a bench.
But you'll see women being elected into the school districts and in their local communities where they really want to make a difference. And so we hope that we continue to, through venues like this one, to try to empower women to want to run for office.
And talk more about that because, look, you know, this generation, you know, if you're talking to a Latina who's 17 years old, likely she was born in this country, you know, not for sure, but likely. And so there's not that kind of ingrained fear of getting involved in the government for those that may have come from El Salvador or wherever it may be. So is the new generation coming up likely to get more involved and not have that ingrained fear?
You know, just in general, I think the generation you're referring to are millennials.
Yes.
I think their level of civic engagement is different. And I think that's why one of the reasons why we're providing a training on civic engagement is so that our young girls can see that there are many ways to get involved. But one of them is that you have to be at the table in order to be influential. And so we try to engage them through technology and through different ways where it's appealing to them because it's no longer what we hear that's happening in DC, which is really what resonates with them, is what you see in the media, what you hear, there's apathy. But I think if they pick an issue that's important to them and is important to their cause, that they'll get involved and they'll want to be at the table.
So if you want to learn more about HOPE, which is a phenomenal organization, I will say that on the record, I've known it quite well. You can go to the website, latinas.org. Your Action Day is coming up May 12th in Sacramento. I wish you the very best. I will be there that day, so hopefully I'll run into you in Sacramento. Her name is Susana Gonzalez-Edmond. My name is Brad Pomerance. It's Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.